Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. So Heartland Season 14 Episode 8 premiered here in Canada last night on CBC and CBC Gem, and in today's video I wanted to give my full review of the episode. With that being said, if you have not seen Heartland Season 14 Episode 8 and do not want to know what happens in the episode, there will be spoilers for Heartland Season 14 Episode 8 in this video. So if you do not want to know what happens, I recommend not watching any further in this video, as there will be spoilers as soon as I say my next sentence. So, Michelle Morgan and Aiden Morano were not in this episode, and you may be thinking to yourself, so that means you hated it, right, Hannah? Because Michelle Morgan, you've already said many times how much you love her, and you love Lou, and Aiden, who plays Rick, has not been in the show or in any episodes recently at all. So what about this episode did you like? Well, I'm about to explain that, but before I go any further in the video, I need to remind you guys to please leave a like on the video if you enjoy, and to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, to help me reach a goal of 20,000 subscribers. I would really appreciate that. And just a little reminder that we are only 2 episodes away from the end of Heartland Season 14, which means we're all going to be waiting for the announcement of Heartland Season 15, and we're all going to be curious about the future of the show. And if you guys want to stay up to date on everything about the future of the show and all Season 15 information and news when it becomes available, make sure you subscribe to this channel, because I will give you guys the most accurate and up-to-date information I can find about the future of Heartland. So if you want daily Heartland videos and Season 14 and Season 15 updates when they become available, the best way to stay up to date is by subscribing to this channel. It literally takes 2 seconds, and you won't miss out on any future Heartland updates in the future. Any updates in the future? You know what I mean. Anyway, so yes, Heartland Season 14 Episode 8 aired last night, and I really did like it. Yes, Lou did not make an appearance at all, and yes, that did make me want to cry. But this episode was mainly focused around Jack, Amy, Tim, and Caleb. And if you are a longtime fan of my channel, you know that Tim is one of my favorite characters. My favorite Heartland characters, in case you need a reminder, goes Lou being number 1, Rick is second, and then third is Tim, fourth is Caleb. So just because my top 2 favorite characters were not in this episode, I still really enjoyed it, because Tim and Caleb, I've always been a fan of their relationship, and it's interesting going back and watching earlier seasons and just seeing how much their relationship has actually grown since the earlier seasons when Caleb first started working with Tim. You know, Caleb went from being this like Tim Fleming fanboy kind of character to working with Tim as a partner at his rodeo school. And in this episode, I found it interesting that Caleb, wanted to quit after his accident, which I will talk about in a second, because I completely understand where he was coming from. But how this episode, you really saw how much, at least what in my opinion was, how Tim really has grown to care about Caleb. And even when Tim gave him compliments about him being a good coach and stuff, that was very touching to me. I love their relationship. I've always seen Tim as kind of sort of a father figure for Caleb. So to have this moment where Tim gives Caleb some encouragement, some motivation, perhaps some reassurance that he's where he belongs. I really like that. And now going back to Caleb, thinking that he wants to quit the rodeo. Well, we know that Caleb's not dead like everyone thought from the extended trailer, because he got up and he's still alive. So I was very relieved when I saw that, because I was like, I don't think the Heartland fandom can handle another character death this season, because Ty already died, and I don't know how well that would go over with the larger Heartland community as a whole. So I was very, very pleased that Caleb was okay. But the scene where Caleb is on the bronc getting ready and he looks over and sees Carson and Amy, in that moment you really see Caleb realize that, oh man, like if I get hurt, if something does happen to me, then Carson's gonna grow up without a father. And that to me was very, very sweet. And I'm hoping that we get to see more of Caleb, being a father to Carson, and more scenes with Caleb and Carson, because that will just be the most adorable thing on the planet, and I need to see that. It needs to happen. Please, Heartland writers, if for some reason under the sun you're watching this, I have 2 requests. Please bring back Rick into more episodes of Heartland, and please show us more of Carson and Caleb's relationship, and Caleb being the most amazing father and fun father ever. Okay, great, thanks. Also, if you could bring back Peter, I would really appreciate that too. Anyway, but you really see Caleb realize, like, I have to be responsible. I have to, this is dangerous. I'm putting my life in danger here. And while that was fine before I had a kid, now I'm a father, so maybe that's not the most responsible thing to do. And I really like this scene with Caleb and Amy, where Amy, talked to him about the fact that when Ty became a father, he didn't have to give up the things that made him him. Like, she talked to him about the dangerous trips in Mongolia, and how he still had to follow his passion and do what made Ty Ty. And Caleb, we even heard him say that rodeo is in his blood, and he can't just stand by on the outside and watch, because it would be too hard. That's what he said to Tim when he gave him his letter of resignation from the rodeo school. Also, I laughed when it was written on a literal notebook piece of paper that I would use in grade 12 when I was taking notes. That's what his resignation letter was written on, and I thought that was hilarious. And also in this episode, you see Jack work on Ty's motorcycle. When I say that I wanted to cry, I mean it. I don't think that people really understand, or I think people can easily forget, perhaps, how much of a strong relationship, and how strong their relationship, or how strong Jack's relationship was with Ty. And so I thought it was interesting how Jack was trying his best to put off fixing the motorcycle because he found out Amy wanted to sell it. I'll get to that in a second because I have feelings about that too. But I thought it was the scene at the end of the episode where Amy goes into the garage and, talks to him and is like, you helped me through my hardest time. Maybe it's my turn to help you. And I see that this bike has a special connection for you to Ty, so it's staying right here. We're not selling it. That was the sweetest scene ever. And Amber and Sean nailed it. I love whenever we have Amy and Jack scenes. I always have, but this scene in particular, I thought it was very, very well done, and Amber and Sean absolutely nailed it. But I'm not surprised because Amber deserves an award for her performance as Amy in this season, and I'm pretty sure everyone will agree with me on that. But the fact that Amy wanted to sell Ty's bike, I understand why she felt that way, and I completely understand, but I also am very happy that she didn't at the end, because not only am I happy that, some memories of Ty remain around Heartland and on the Heartland ranch and with the family, but also if they sold Ty's bike, I feel like that would anger a lot of Heartland fans who are hardcore Amy and Ty fans who are like, why would you sell his bike? No, that just made me sad. I'm not watching Heartland anymore. You just ruined it again. So I'm very happy that they didn't end up selling Ty's bike, because I feel like that would just end badly for the show, to be completely honest with you guys. And then Tim and Jessica's relationship, I'm not really sure how I feel about it. Like, I like Jessica as a character, and I think I'm very excited to learn more about her character, and I think she's a great addition to this season, but I just don't know how I feel about Tim and her being in a relationship, because, like, I don't know. Tim's relationships always end badly, and I don't want Jessica to leave the show, because I do like her character, and I'm very unsure at this point of, do I think it's a good idea, do I not? I don't know. I like her character, and I like the interactions that she had with Tim in this episode. I just don't know if I'm a fan of their relationship. But that is basically all I have to say about the episode. Overall, I really did enjoy it, despite the fact that Michelle and Aiden were not in this episode. Although Jessica did say that Lou was out of town, so that kind of gives me I'm a little bit more okay with it, because they did acknowledge that she was gone, but I'm just not a fan of when Lou's not there at all, because Michelle Morgan, I think we all know how I feel about that. And Aiden as Rick needs to come back, please. Like, please. Is that so hard to ask? Is that so hard to make happen? I don't know. I don't write Heartland. I wouldn't know, but I need more Lou and Rick. They are the best comedy duo of 2021. Nobody can change my mind. Anyway, that is all I have for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think or thought of Heartland Season 14, Episode 8 down in the comment section down below. Love to hear your thoughts, as always, and I will do my best to reply to as many comments as possible. So if you have any questions regarding the future of Heartland, or Season 14, or Season 15, make sure to drop them in the comment section down below, and I will do my best to reply to all of them. Just remember, I'm one person, so if I can't get around to all of them, I'm sorry. I'll just keep commenting it, and eventually I will get back to you guys. But that is all I have for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.